The member for Parkes.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister for Agriculture, Water Resources and Northern Australia. Will the Deputy Prime Minister outline to the House steps the government has taken to alleviate energy prices that threaten the ongoing growth in the agriculture sector, and is he aware of any alternative approaches?
The Deputy Prime Minister has the call.
Well, Mr Speaker, I thank the honourable member for his question and understand his concerns he would have in alternative policies, such as a 45% emissions reduction target by the Labor Party, which would actually put blue-collar workers out of a job, such as a 50% renewable target by the Labor Party, which would put blue-collar workers out of a job, such as this ridiculous process of net zero emissions by 2050. There'll be net jobs by 2050 under a Labor Party. And I can understand how the member for Parkes would be standing up for his people, standing up for the people in Cobar, for the people in Gilgandra, the weatherboard 9 in Gilgandra, for the people in Wilcannia, for the people in Dubbo, for the people in Bogan, how they'll be standing up for the people in Bogan. And I can understand. Look, I can understand why they'll start making fun of Bogan. I can understand why, because they've turned their back on all the working class people. They now think working class people are a bit of a joke, something to be made fun of. That's the sort of people they are. They've also turned their back on the people of Blacktown. They've turned their back on the people of Ipswich. They've turned their back on the people of Geelong. And the Leader of the Opposition turns his back on this parliament every day. But we have a plan. We have a plan to the member of Parkes, the honourable member. We believe that there should be better transferability, there should be between retailers, and we brought that process into effect. With the Prime Minister, myself, the Energy Minister and the Treasurer, we brought that into effect. We believe in coal-fired power, we really do. We believe in coal-fired power more than the member for Hunter does, who's given up on coal workers, given up on power workers, more than the member for Shortland. And I've seen your polling, Your polling's gone through the floor, his polling's gone through the floor. They've given up on it. I've seen what happens to the blue-collar workers. They know that the Labor Party no longer represents them. The member for Townsville just sits back idly as jobs go off. She doesn't stand up for the people of Townsville. She no longer believes in the people of Townsville. They've given up. They've given up on Augathilla for Annandale. They've given up on Burke for Balmain. They've given up on St George for St Kilda. They only have one idea.
They want Deputy Prime Minister will resume his seat. The Manager of Opposition Business on a point of order.
Mr Speaker, while you know our view on whether he should be speaking at all, if he's going to speak, he should be relevant to the question.
The Deputy Prime Minister is being relevant to the question.
And Mr Speaker, the reality is that we need cheaper power for irrigation, we need cheaper power for meat processing. We still believe that blue-collar workers deserve a job. The Labor Party now believe that blue-collar workers are politically incorrect. There is nothing that shows that when we see them come forward and talk about targets that are going to put working men and women out of a job, shut down the manufacturing industry, put more people out of a job. We are doing everything in our power to try and keep these people, because you can either have cheap power or you can have cheap wages or no jobs. We believe in cheap power and we're going to bring it about.